That's incredible. We should have coordinated next time, lefts and rights.
We should have. Yeah. Hey, welcome everybody. You're on the Adept Icarus YouTube channel, if you didn't already guess that. We are here today to complete the design of the Hermit realm for Vi, upcoming DTRPG by Adept Icarus, and designers Earhart, Munn.
That's us.
Those people are us people. Yeah. I'm Will. I'm the founder of the game company Adept Icarus. We publish and design and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Happy that you're here.
Oh, itchy jams. I
They're
just
not
don't
good.
care for that term. I
They're
don't
not
like
good.
it.
No.
I am M. I love all things TTRPG. And yes, we built a world one time with 100+ people, and we must do it again. Smash mug on ground, a la Thor.
It was fun. It was a really good time. Yeah. So I don't know. How do we want to start today? This Hermit realm, maybe like a quick overview. Should we reread our kind of initial our sort of take on the realm, the Rising Age?
The rough draft version, of course. I think that's a great idea. But
Oh
I read
yeah.
it last time, so I think it's your turn.
I have to read it?
Yeah.
I think I can do that. Okay. So, the Hermit. Monoliths peer through the haze that shrouds the realm. All manner of threats, wonders, and fey mysteries lurk ahead or perhaps above in the shadows. Another world haunts the depths of this realm, bloated with magic. Oof, that word. The barriers that kept these two worlds apart burst, shattering mountains and plains alike. Now these fractures act as ley lines, seeping a shroud magic into the realm. That's
I think
right.
it's supposed to be a shroud of magic.
That sounds right. We could probably update
Yeah.
that. Okay. Okay. And let's see. Carrying on. This could have been a blessing, but when the people realized they couldn't harness the Fae's magic, it became an irritant. Billowing mists veil the land and conceal the horrors awoken by the cataclysm. Only those with a Fae connection or who have the ability bestowed on them can access and wield the mists. There we go. I can read. I'm a reader.
Words are hard. This is clearly an extremely rough draft. This is a first pass.
It's a first pass. Yeah, for sure. It's good though. It's brimming with, I don't know, I used brimming earlier today in another conversation. It's brimming with something. It's all there. It's just brimming with it. All right. Honor and chivalry are the founding stones for society, enforced from a young age, for in a fallen age past, it was discovered that killing those with magic granted further power to those who could wield it. Oof. The Grand Pilgrimage honors the new traditions. Young squires join the knights in a journey across the realm to Castle Dauntless to gaze upon the stars for the first time and undergo a trial to test their magical aptitude. The yellow glow of the lanterns along the Great Lantern Way are their only guide. As they pass one, the dim glow of the next is barely perceptible in the distance. Those who have access to the magic are rare and are immediately snatched by the Order of the Siphon Stone. They are never heard from again.
How ominous is that?
Yeah. There's a lot of like, I don't know, there's a lot of, I think our original design for this realm was a little fey around the edges, but I'm going to go with a little creepy, a little horror around the edges maybe as well, right?
I think it's kind of great.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's very cool. I think it turned out super neat. Um, well, where does that leave us? We started putting together some powers, items, and things like that.
Yeah, we should probably review some of those things. Maybe like
Okay.
choose a section, review,
Yeah.
go over that, and then we have our whole checklist of things that we can follow about what comes next.
Hmm.
Where do you want to start?
Not with this, but I'm gonna put it up anyway. Katie, you're killing me.
Gross, Katie, gross.
Well,
She's like, I didn't say any of these words.
uh, yeah, we could start with the enemies. That might be an easy place to begin.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Paul of the Rat Market. We have the Jester Lothar, a very annoying traveling companion. Yes, yes, indeed. Dame Cerulean, I think I'm saying it right. Cerulean, the last word, which I swear there was a meaning for that, but I don't remember what it was.
I meant to go back and watch the previous stream, but I didn't. So
Hmm.
we're gonna make it up.
Yeah, if anybody wanted to watch that and let us know, that would be great. Or not.
Eyes on you, Katie.
Yeah. And then we have Sir Relant of the Sea. Yes, very cryptic. Who knows what might come from the mouth of one such as Sir Relant of the Sea?
Something stodgy, likely.
Very likely. Yeah. Okay. Any of those call to you?
I feel like Dame Cerulean could be part of the Order of the Siphon Stone, and maybe she knows about you and feels like there was a job you should fulfill.
Like, meaning that you should have been taken by them and not.
Yes.
Got it, got it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it is a good question, Katie. It is a good question. You never know.
It's a
Suffering
question
now,
only you can
suffering in the
answer.
past. Yeah, hard to say. Yeah, so I think that's a great call. I like that a lot.
All right, all right. I will start there then. Dame Cerulean, the last word. Uh how do we want to phrase this? How does she know you, this person?
Hmm.
Maybe somehow you faked your result when you did your test.
Oh, yeah, I like that a lot.
Okay, but she's suspicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, yep.
Though you faked the test, something
Mm-hmm.
like that,
Yeah.
despite your I'm having the worst time with words today. Your faked test somehow. There we go. Somehow you were able to subvert
Mm.
the test.
It's a trial to test your
The
magical
trial.
aptitude. Yeah. We might want to change that. It's a little overlappy with our other stuff in this game, but that's okay. It's
Yeah,
good for
we can
now.
figure that out another time.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow you're able to subvert the trial for magical aptitude, narrowly avoiding.
Yes. If you're going to avoid something, you might as well do it narrowly.
Yeah, why not? Being taken in by the Order of the Siphon Stone.
Hmm.
Dame Cerulean, however, remained remained suspicious of you and has Dogged your steps?
Yeah.
Throughout the years? Through the years?
Yeah.
You wish the last word would leave you alone? Or maybe we can just leave it at that for now.
Hmm. We'll see who gets the last word.
I love that.
Okay. That's fun. I like that a lot.
I
Uh,
kind of wanted to add something about like how she got that title because she's never lost somebody before, and you're the one person that has slipped through her grasp.
mm-hmm.
But I can marinate on that and add it later.
Yeah. I might have a thought for Paul of the Rat Market.
Ooh, the rat of the market or the rat market?
Paul the Rat of the Market. Sure. Yeah. Um, once your informant. Oh. And confidant? Paul got too greedy, and you I want to say limited their upwardly mobile options. We can change that because that sounds like not this game, but you get the idea.
Like he wants
Through
to climb the ranks, right?
yeah, magic or social intrigue. Now, Paul. Now the rat will do anything to get back at you.
The romance
Although,
lover in my brain back here
yeah.
is like they were trying to poor Paul was trying to climb the ranks to be with the wise Lady Isabel.
Oh, dang.
And so by blocking Paul, you've essentially ruined this love story, and now this is a vengeance pact.
That sounds right.
That's my headcanon. I don't think that'll match every player's desire to do with Paul, but that's
Mm-hmm.
my personal headcanon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would be interesting. We'd never really done an enemy as a pair of people. I think that could be something fun to do in the future too.
Mm-hmm.
Could be like, hey, here's two people. They hate you. Yeah. Hmm.
Could be
Uh,
fun.
it could be very fun.
I need so badly to run a trial or to play a character in this world. I'm so excited. I actually think some of the things that I wrote for Flash will be good for this.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think you're right. That's right. You wrote those. You wrote five sort of Arthurian themed
Sure.
flashes in Arium Flash.
Yeah. Little mini adventures that are system agnostic.
Those are going to be perfect for this. Love that. Let's say Lady Isabel.
Oh!
Oh, not Tisbel.
Tisbel's actually a sick name, though. I'm remembering
It was
that for future
pretty
games.
great, yeah. Oh, I know why I spelled it wrong. There we go. I could get it eventually. Paul rat of the market and Lady Isbel. Once your informant Paul got too greedy and you limited their upwardly mobile options through magic and social intrigue. Now he and Lady Isbel may never be wed.
Yep.
The rat
And
will do
the rat will
anything.
do anything to get back at you.
Yeah, there we
Love
go.
it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
And the rat will do anything to get back at you, although their station is diminished. May not be so direct, but her influence is never in your favor. About
That's
that.
so fun.
Yeah. Okay. Like that. What else?
Um, how do you feel about the Jester Lothar? We haven't really done too much like this before of like companions that weren't quote unquote items. I hate that term for a companion,
Mm-hmm.
but somebody who follows along.
Mm-hmm.
What if somebody has angered the vengeful Queen Merwin, and
Mm-hmm.
so she assigned Lothar to follow you around the rest of your days as punishment, and they continually call out your your failures and mock you whenever the chance arises.
Perfect.
You always take 1 degree less on any successful glamour check. Well, enemies don't have an effect.
Mm-mm.
That would be a trouble.
Yep.
Do we want to make the Jester Lothar a trouble?
We could. That would be. That could go under reviled, maybe.
Reviled.
Yeah. Do we want to? Then we can add another person.
I Loki would love to.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm just going to write this up here super fast. Angering Queen Merwen the Vengeful wasn't a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Your crime, no, not crime, your insolence
Yes.
didn't warrant death, but occasionally you wish it had. No. But her punishment was almost as bad. The Jester Lothar has been your sentence.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Your sentence. The Jester Lothar will follow you to the end of your days.
Making snide
Mocking.
comments at your every action.
Mm-hmm. Side comments upsetting your every action. Every glamour test you make how do I say this? Results in 1 step lower success.
Sure. We can fix it in post.
Yeah.
Basically, instead of, you'll never be able to get a full success unless you get a critical. In that case, I think you get a full success, but maybe not the
The
other cool
bonuses.
critical stuff. Yeah. And then anything that's a full success would be a partial success. Anything that's a partial success would be a failure. Anything that's a failure, you probably wouldn't be able to like overcome it in any way like you normally could.
Yep.
I think we should we need to document that as a thing somewhere in the rules.
Sure.
I'll go make a note of that on our
To-do board.
to-do board. Yeah.
Love that.
Because we've done it once or twice, and I think we just need to like have a very clear one place to describe how it works. Call it a name, something, right?
Which means that I am going to pull up the mural board super quick and look at our other characters that we could potentially have.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, you could have stepped on Sir Cole the Mower's grass. Just saying.
Not his grass.
I know. Or we could do something more serious. We could go with something to do with like Wix a Lantern Enthusiast, or
Yeah, that's way more serious.
It totally is. And or we could hit up like Lord Hector, Dame Destrica. Like maybe they could be a paired enemy, like
I
Lady
also
Isabella
really
and
like
Call of the Rat Market.
I also really like Wizard Brimester, because I think we have the whole mechanic where if somebody kills you, they take your power, and
Ooh,
I just
they're
feel
trying
like
to kill you and take your
flavor-wise.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do that.
Okay. The Serene Hand.
Yeah. It's totally serene. Nothing to worry about. He will
Did I spell
serenely
Brimester
decapitate
right?
you and suck away all your magic. I think you have to cut off. What if you have to cut off their feet to take their magic? I don't know.
Why their feet?
Right?
That's horrific, Will.
I know.
That's horrific. Everybody just carries around feet shears just in case they have the opportunity to steal someone's magic. Horrific.
Because it naturally flows back to the earth, right?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It was totally a play on Highlander, because in Highlander you have to cut somebody's head off. That's how you kill them, and then you take their power, right? Name and rules for downgraded attribute. Or downgraded test successes.
Wizard Brimester, the Serene Hand.
All right, I got that.
I should probably do another enemy here.
Yeah, we could switch Wizard Brimester and Rolant of the Sea if we wanted to.
That does seem like it would fit better, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Do you want to copy Rolant of the Sea? Oh, I forgot you can drag. Notion? Y'all, if you're not using Notion, you should be. Like, not a sponsor, but...
No, not a... Well, actually, I think I technically could be, but I'm not putting like a link or anything for anybody.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Do you have more inspiration for Wizard Brymester or Roll to the Sea, Will?
I don't know. You choose.
Can we talk about Sir Roll to the Sea? Do we have an idea of what that person would look like as an enemy?
Yeah.
Your
I th-
more glorious and boringest brother.
I really like that. Yeah. I think that's really good. They were always, disappointed in your
Magical shenaniganery? Ugh.
yeah, I mean, I think not even that. It could just be your being more than milk toast, right?
Hmm. Oh, you're too
Yeah.
extra?
Yeah.
How do they become your enemy though? Why do they
Um,
hunt you across planes of existence? A commitment to duty and honor?
I think so. Because it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
Yes.
Maybe you accidentally caused a cataclysm of some kind.
Hmm.
You were part of Monolith Seven's disturbance. Oh, I have an idea, Will. Can I take a stab at it and will you just like let me know what you think?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. So when you discovered the secret of the monoliths, you joined a nope. What's the word I'm looking for? A movement, a secret group. But I already use the word secret. You joined forces
Hmm.
with a mysterious group.
And underground.
An underground, yes. Group to disrupt the seventh monolith.
What? Not the seventh monolith.
As okay, and then we can say your brother, the most glorious of knights,
Hmm.
has vowed vengeance upon you. Um, not out of hate, but because it is the right thing to do, or the order of the Siphon Stone demands it.
No. I like it's the right thing to do. Or something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how we're supposed to do it. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because of his rigid beliefs.
Hmm. Yes.
Rigid beliefs.
Perfect. That's great.
I should put another comment there to make it like the most glorious of the knights has vowed vengeance upon you. Like that? Is that grammar? Did I grammar something?
Sure.
Okay.
I like it. I have an idea.
I had a thought for what we could call this shroud. I thought maybe we could call it the gloom.
Yes.
Because from the perspective of the residents of this world, they don't like it. And it's scary.
Certainly. Well, they call it the gloom, and I think maybe the Fae call it something else.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's perfect. You should update that.
Sure.
Somewhere in the top section somewhere.
Let's peer through the haze. Shrouds the realm. Uh,
Mhm.
What if we actually set it here? Shroud of Gloom. And then put this back to shadows.
Yeah, I like that.
Just for now. And then I remember it and I'll come back and fix it later. What are we
Yeah,
thinking
as long
about?
as it's in there somewhere, right?
Yeah. What are you thinking about the Wizard Brymester? I don't know.
Oh, I started writing some stuff. So many years your junior, you once helped Brymester avoid the Order of the Siphon Stone. Stone.
Oh, interesting.
Had you known their ambition, you might have deferred. Now, this wily, no, not wily, he's serene. This, patently calm foe awaits only the slightest slip on your part. Slightest slip. I don't like that. Nope. Slightest error on your part. That they may incapacitate you, cut off your feet, and steal your magic.
So you don't even have to kill somebody. You can just take their feet. So we got a bunch of hobbling wizards wandering around. X-mages? That's
I don't know.
intense
I don't know
AF.
if this. I don't know if this is canon. We'll have to play with that.
I'm gonna change this from a clam foe to a calm foe.
Oh. No, but they were patently
Princess
clam.
returns.
They were patently clam.
Patently. That is patent, isn't it?
It really is.
Is there supposed to be an eye?
No, it really was supposed to be patent.
My bad.
It's okay. Yeah, but they were patently clam.
Patently clam. The clammiest of them all.
Yeah. It's like Mr. Clam. Mr. Clam brand wizards. I don't know.
These clams gather in clusters.
I just caught this comment. Roland does sound like an absolute delight. You know?
A charming fellow.
Mm-hmm.
Should we go to Troubles?
I think we better.
Oh my goodness.
I
Okay.
love Reviled.
We
That
have
one's
Reviled
level.
done.
That one's wonderful. Yeah.
Katie doesn't care for clam talk. No one all the clams, she says.
It's fair. It's fair. What if I change this one word to from side to snide?
Love it.
Okay. Okay, ruined, lost access to magic, gain secret power. That'll be fun. Discovered, I think we know what that is. The Order of the Siphon Stone is after you.
Yeah.
Nose. Oh. Nose.
Oh, nose!
I'm done here. Right? Nose. Your secret. Oh my gosh. So many words about secret. Has discovered you. They will stop at nothing to do the things that they need to do to you in the darkness of wherever they are as much as they want to until you are no longer you. I don't know.
What if you start with you have a chance to lose more sentinels this way as they take your allies.
And
like at any time, if you are tied with somebody for the lower, you're always the one that takes it.
Yeah. Means through your connection.
You could either start with one less, or you could, like, your ace starts at a 1 and can never switch back, or something like that. Or you can lose them. What do you think? How we want to do sentinel interaction?
Do we allow a way for the ace to go back?
Well, we actually haven't discovered how you're going to do that yet for any of them.
Okay. Your sentinels are always at risk, and although you've protected them to the best of your ability, they dying.
They dying.
Yeah.
At the start of a trial, choose somebody who had to go into hiding.
There we go.
At the start of the trial, choose one.
Trial. To downgrade until the end of the trial.
Do they get to do a test, kind of like how the Moon Trouble does, or does it just automatically happen to them?
I think it just happens.
I think it happens. Okay, cool.
Let's say during the in-between phase. Choose one of your sentinels to downgrade until the end of the next trial. We can words that more, but I think that's okay.
I'm pretty pleased with the concept, though.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okie dokie. What else we got?
We got Violente and Cryptok.
Yes. Withered. I love the theme of these names. These are fun.
They are.
Withered.
We might have to say for Ruined, if you drew Wizard Brymester, draw another enemy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. We could just say incompatible with Wizard Brymester.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just make a note here. Oh. Let's call it cryptic. And I'll go make that one say incompatible with cryptic trouble.
Okay. Okay, Ruined. Whether the order of the siphon stone caught up to you, or you lost a wizard's duel.
Mm.
You've... What's another word for lost they can use here?
Suffered?
You've suffered access to magic.
You've suffered... Oh. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Maybe I can reuse this word here. You were defeated in a wizard's duel. You've lost.
Yes, better.
Access to magic. Remove your magical connection and gain the below power. And then down below, we'll put their secret power.
Yeah. So maybe we can write that when we write the other powers.
Mm-hmm.
But we do want to say that they don't get one of the standard powers.
Yeah, I can phrase that better here. Remove your current power from your sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. It's Diesel Shot. What's up, my friend?
Hello.
We love a stommy, dodgy Hermit.
Hermits be stodging.
Hermits be stodging, my friend. All right, Will, do you have an idea for Withered?
Withered?
So currently we are filling out different enemies, troubles, items, and powers. We did enemies, and now we're working on troubles.
Yeah. I think in this case, maybe you delve too deep into the magic and it ruined your physical form.
I love that idea.
Yeah. Something along those lines.
You've exchanged your strength and fortitude for that.
Mm-hmm.
What if, are you going to permanently, like, lose an endurance? Or does it, like, shift up and can never go below a certain threshold?
I think maybe that, yeah. Yeah. Let's say your dedication to the wizardly arts as manifested.
Could also be a Fey deal gone wrong.
Oh. Led you to dealings with the Fae. They were more than happy to increase your magical abilities for a price. Now, your essence is always and your endurance. Ah! Minus 2, 3, 23.
Yeah. Can it be that?
I think it can only be minus. I mean, technically, let me go look at the character sheet really fast. So, character sheet, you can
You want to
start
share
with
it?
5. Yeah, I'll share the character sheet. Absolutely.
Y'all, this character sheet has gone through hella revisions.
It really, really has. One moment.
Also tells me to think of the new logo that Will did.
Oh no, this isn't the version with the new logo. Hang on, let me get that one up. You know what? I know what to do. I know just what to do.
I believe in you.
I've got this. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. I don't know.
I
Yeah.
could vamp for you, but I like just sitting here in the awkward quiet as you desperately try and pop up character sheet.
I get it. I get it. Can you see anything?
I
No.
don't see anything. I merely see faces.
Good, good.
And this beautiful stuffed animal.
I'm so
right
glad.
here.
This is going really well.
Can I tell you a story about this stuffed animal while you do that?
Yeah.
So
Here.
I went on vacation with my daughter to go see her grandma.
Look, it's us forever.
Wow! Forever us. And so I gave my daughter like a budget to buy her stuff for like little fun toys and things to bring back. She picked the stuffed animal and then she gave it to me and she said, "Mom, I bought this for you." I was like, "But I gave you that money for you. Buy yourself something." And she's like, "Nope, I want you to have this so you can remember our trip." And I was like, "Oh, it's so sweet."
Oh, it's not uploaded on the site. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's okay. I'm going to show the old one with the old logo. So
Okay, that
that's what
sounds
we're
good.
going to do. So here's the sheet. So we have an essence and endurance track where you're always going to have 11 total essence and endurance. And so through character creation, you can possibly move your essence or endurance line in between the two of them, one direction or the other, right? So it goes, so if you get something that says, hey, I have +2 essence, then this little gray line right here, like you're going to draw a real line right over here. And so that means over here you're going to have like 9 essence and you will have, or was it 9? No, sorry, 8 essence and you'll have 3 endurance. And it's possible to move it 4 spots during character creation. So I think what this would do then is move it 1 more spot. What happens if you have no endurance?
You
What if
can't
we
soak
just say,
anything.
yeah, we just need to say instead, you can never have less than, uh,
8?
never have less than 8. Yep. Essence. Or more than 3 endurance.
Now
No.
you can never have less than 8 essence.
Yeah.
That forces somebody to be a glass cannon.
Yep, it sure does. And that's okay.
Do we want to say set your essence at 8 now?
I think so. If your essence is an 8, set it to 8. Yeah. And then they could get the possibility when they go through and do their legacy, they could get 2 more essence, which would leave them with 1 endurance.
Would you like me to reshare for you?
Um, that would be great, actually. I think I can switch it back to you. Here we go.
Boom. I'm really excited about these troubles. I think this would be very fun to play with.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like whenever we do this, our troubles match the world way better.
Oh yeah.
Like it gets a lot of world flavor.
Okay.
Should we do items or do you want to do powers?
I don't know.
Let's start with items.
Okay.
Okay. We have the siphon stone shard dagger.
Mm-hmm.
How you got that is a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Taken from the body of a siphon stone order member. Stolen from the vaults of the Order of the Siphon Stone.
Ooh. I like the sneakiness.
Okay. Stolen from the vaults of the Order.
I think you can just stop with
Of the
order.
Order?
Yeah, of the order.
Should I continue with the full name?
I don't think so.
Yeah. This stone, this jagged dagger
Mm-hmm.
contains the ability to stifle magic.
Oh yeah. Or siphon magic? Could we let it siphon it?
Yeah,
Because
because
it
I
is a
thought it
siphon
siphoned it
stone shard
into
dagger.
itself like an absorbent, like a
Yeah,
sponge.
maybe it gives you an extra point of essence after you use it that way.
That's cool.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
And do you take essence from your companions then?
Yeah, maybe. Or,
Oh,
from your enemy. Like, they don't
hmm
technically have essence, not the way the game works. Because it's asynchronous, but maybe for every available action. Ooh, yeah. Do that. Go. Go.
Slow. Plant this dagger in the ground, sapping the magic from those around you.
Yeah.
Either recover 1 essence or take an action from a hazard, from a magical hazard.
What if it's both? It's slow.
That's true. And stifle, suppress. Magical effect from one hazard. The next clash.
Yep.
Or the next magical effect.
The next
one
magical
hazard.
effect. Yeah.
That's a better way to phrase that.
The issue with that, because it's slow, is that it will always take a swift.
Not if it's not a magical. Like if it's just a straight up
true.
attack, it won't
That's
do it.
true.
And anything magical takes a steady or a slow.
That's true. Okay.
I'm gonna remove either. There we go. And so that's the free version. What's the paid version?
Let's do a swift. For one essence, throw and guide the dagger into a target. Target loses. Let's make it 2 essence. Target loses magical abilities this clash. Yeah.
Do they have to make a check still, or it just happens?
I think it just happens.
Morning, level 1 geek. I'm guessing that's Tori.
Hello.
Okay. And you said it just happens, right? Because you're spending the 2 essence, so you don't have to make a check.
I think so, yeah. I don't think you have to make a check, yeah.
With pinpoint accuracy.
Ooh, I like that.
Accuracy. And then we can remove this, and then target loses magical abilities this clash. Boom.
Yeah. Do we like that?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. A little different, but I like it a lot.
Then what?
Then what? She said. Okay. So we've got the Lantern of Sight that holds the eternal flame forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
Ever. We have the Crimson Fang. And we have the Cloak of He who once escaped the light.
Which is really fascinating because this world is all about trying to suppress the gloom. So who is this person who tried to escape the light and into the gloom?
I feel like they transcended the light somehow, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not certain how it works, but
I was thinking that this was like somebody who left this world and went to the world below. And then came back because they once escaped the light. Doesn't mean they stayed escaped.
Sure.
Oh, hang on. My brain's doing a brain thing.
I like brain things.
I need a new tab so I can look at something. Here we go.
Okay.
What if the only thing this thing does is that it grants you immediately access to hide, even if you don't have the requisite number of skill points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. That's a good freebie, I think,
Mm-hmm.
right? Rumor has it this cloak was owned by the only person to have left the realm through a fracture and return alive. How about that? As flavor. Swift?
Yep.
Steady? Swift? Swift?
For hide,
Yeah.
it's a swift. I can copy and paste it in right now if you want.
Oh, yeah. Pop it in.
Do do do. Immediately gain. It's not even a swift. You passively have this ability while wearing the
Right.
cloak. You
Is it
gain.
sudden then?
It's just persistent.
Hmm. Okay.
You think?
Once per hazard, you may completely avoid the next hazard effect that targets you. No hazard effect targets you. You may surprise the hazard with a double ticks on your next record crack test. Yeah, I like it.
It's just the one that goes underneath veil, and the idea that this was a cloak and you're escaping the light. It felt like it would be cool to have a special like the associated ability with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't need a swift next to it.
We could do a persistent effect while wearing this cloak. Gain hide.
We can come back and clean that up later.
Perfect. You want
Now
a
we
paid
need.
ability with this?
We do want a paid ability. Yeah.
Do you have an idea for that?
No. I'm thinking though. Let's see. Well, so there's a couple ways you could make this more interesting or better. One is the very direct approach of just expanding the ability of hide to your whole group. Um, Another might be that it also grants you the ability to like do a little teleporting, maybe with a cost.
Oh.
Maybe you like do a little trans-dimensional hop, one spot, pop out in another.
Well, yeah, you could even do like a you fade and go partially into a different realm, and then like
Mhm.
when to like avoid something or to slip through something.
Yeah, or you could spread darkness all around you.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, like a cone of darkness type thing, but more pervasive in all directions or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm open to thoughts. It's a very evocative name. Easy to come
The
up with
cloak
some
of
fun
peace won't
stuff, right?
escape the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the idea that we do the darkness one.
Okay.
Because like you release the gloom.
Yeah.
You release the gloom stored within your cloak.
That's a great name too. This will be slow. Probably. Maybe steady. We don't do lots of steadies. I think it's steady. Um, in a I don't know the words. I kind of said them, but I can't.
Let me see. Can we try and take a stab at it?
Maybe.
Okay. Release the gloom. Steady. Your cloak. Royals.
There we go.
With the... And what's another word for release? Emits.
Mm-hmm.
A dark shroud. That encompasses the group, your pact, an aura,
Yeah. Sure.
the surrounding area.
That sounds good.
What if I remove this? Light is extinguished. If I can spell extinguished with this G, not a Q.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
And
effect?
all line of sight related uh, hazard effects you have advantage to avoid, something like that.
Yeah. And your party, your pact gains
Pact.
advantage against all line of sight related hazard effects.
Yes.
Okay.
Until end of
The next clash.
till the next clash. Yeah.
Beauty.
Sweet.
That's an intense item, actually.
It's pretty great. Love it. Also, I like that you could maybe do the hide thing. Like, you could do the... This is interesting. Yeah, we'll have to see what the powers line up like. But I like that there's a steady in there, and then the other thing is kind of free. I know you had some ideas for the Crimson Fang.
I just had the idea that they retooled because we put in the world that there's dragon threats, and we
Mhm.
kind of retool. I was just thinking that'd be fun to have an actual dragon fang that you can use for something. And I
Mhm.
actually don't have a ton of ideas of what that looks like.
Hmm.
It might be beneficial to wait until we know what the powers are, because maybe this could be like a catalyst item of some kind, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Like empowering your spells or changing an element to the dragon type that it is.
Assuming there are dragon types. Yeah.
Exactly. That's super true. That's kind of a D&D thing, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah. Okay.
Plus crimson, such a cool word.
It is. Yeah, we could come back to that one.
Okay. The lantern sight that holds the lantern up sight that holds the eternal flame forever and ever.
Yeah.
What the hell does that do?
I don't know.
Cool.
Lantern of Sight that holds the eternal flame.
We could just turn it into the lantern of sight and then put the eternal flame in the description.
True. A relic of an age past when the darkness the gloom was only. I need a better word for pushed back or held at bay.
Pressed?
By sources of the eternal flame. By a few. How about that? Lantern of Sight, a relic of an age past when the gloom was only held at bay by a few sources of the eternal flame. Words. Few now remain. And fewer. And fewer are I don't know, owned, possessed by those who know their power. There.
Amazing.
Something like that.
Now, what is this power?
Ah, great. Excellent question.
I try to only ask those.
It's a very powerful power, of course, as you might
Immense.
guess. Immense, yes.
Gain an additional power?
Yeah. Gain an additional power.
I'm just saying.
Now, Katie's got it down. It clearly holds the flame.
Oh, thanks, Katie. Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's what it does. It's good. Yeah. The eternal flame. What if you can ignite any combustible thing somehow with it?
Lantern smack.
That might be the more expensive power, but say that again.
Ooh. I was saying lantern smack. Smash it with your lantern.
Oh yeah.
Creating an explosion. This is a one-time use item.
One-time use, yes.
You could have a one-time use item where you immediately defeat an enemy as it is embroiled in flames, but you lose the item.
Dang.
You immediately kill a hazard, but you lose an item. You lose it, I mean. Unless maybe you return to your realm and relight it at a flame point.
Relight it from one of the missing lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, Jim. What speed of action is this, by the way?
Immediate. Swift.
Yeah. Swift or sudden?
Yeah. Swift.
Okay.
Sudden.
One of the two. There we go.
Yeah.
Both. somehow.
Okay. That's free, sort
That's
of.
free. So now we need a paid version?
Yeah. So, Lantern of Sight, keep that in mind, right? I think we've been focusing on the Eternal Flame, which is a really cool component of this. But let's bring the sight part back into it.
Okay.
And I think we could do more than one free action because this one is like, it doesn't really count, right? Like, this nullifies the thing. You won't be able to use it until who knows when again,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh no. I don't know.
It's a little bit like it's faintly related to the Emperor one, where its passive is that it's just a convenient source of light, and then other times you summon an enemy,
Right.
which is a problem for you, but also for the people around you. Can I just tell the chat what happened in our playtest a couple weeks back?
Yeah, do.
So in our playtest a few weeks ago, we had this problem where these two sides were fighting and neither one was really right. And we didn't want to join the war because whose side do we pick? It was complicated. So instead, a character who shall remain nameless, of course, decided to summon a demon and play on the whole the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So they had to unite against this sudden demon that was creating havoc in the middle of their army. And then they became friends, and it was perfect and a flawless plan.
Violet.
It definitely didn't almost kill a bunch of people.
That was amazing.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tori. It was a great tactic. The person who came up with this was a genius.
All went according to plan.
Other players at the table might not have been as thrilled with this plan, but it worked out wonderfully. Didn't it, Katie? Didn't it work great?
Yeah.
All right, always a convenient light source. What is another ability that it has?
Good question. We need something with a normal cost, maybe.
This is a glamour. Is there something we can relate it back to glamour? Like maybe people can't lie in its presence? Activated?
Yeah, I like that. So let's say Swift for 1 essence. The light of the eternal flame. Ah. Compels truth. Those in its let's see, what did we say? The glare. The glare of the eternal flame compels the truth from those in its reach. Something like that?
I love that idea.
Okay. Yeah, that's good times. I like that a lot. This is nice. And we're going to wait on Crimson Fang, right?
Yeah, because we're going to kind of see how it could possibly relate to some of the magic-y things.
Yeah, let's look at the magic-y things. We've got one more thing to do with the magic-y things, too, right? The ruined power.
Yeah, we do.
Still to come. Okay. What do we think about these powers? We started sort of spitballing some ideas here.
We have so many options.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by powers, honestly.
Yeah?
There's just, this world is so cool, and I feel like I have to come up with something that matches the coolness of this world, and it's giving me a little bit of a block. I think we just need to, like, attack it with a hammer.
Yeah, that sounds right to
Force
me.
our way through.
Yeah, for sure. Um,
I really like this concept of fracturing reality.
mhm.
We can even just shorten it to fracture reality.
Yeah. So I have a thought on that, right? That could be something where maybe you're going to make multiple tests and take like a better or worse one, right? But you have to maybe you narrate a little bit about what goes on in both situations for a second, and then you end up like taking one of them.
That's such a cool idea. What would
Do
that
sort
look
of a
like? Give me an
do sort of
example.
a broken oh shoot. What's that? There's a Gwyneth Paltrow movie from like the early 2000s or late 90s, somewhere in that era, where there was like a decision point in a person's life, and then it's like in the first 15 minutes of the movie, where she finds out that her partner or whatever had slept with someone else, and so she goes down one path and like becomes a completely different person, and the other one she doesn't find out and just kind of keeps going down the path she was going down. And so it's like it completely fractures, and the storyline keeps going for both sides. And it's really, I don't know, I've always enjoyed that concept. So I kind of I think it would be cool to put something sort of like that, but not really, because you don't want it to go on forever. But I don't know. Thoughts?
I think that's a sick idea.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Glass door. Yes, thank you, Katie.
I have two ideas, but I don't know if they perfectly fit with that.
Hmm.
So I was thinking like fracture reality, you could potentially uh you have this moment where like everything kind of cracks, you see a little bit of the different possibilities,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe you could see what all of the upcoming hazards next effects are. And so you have like this moment of just like seeing what's coming and then back to the moment.
Mm.
So then it could influence everybody's choices on what to prepare or how to attack or what to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be like a strategist type of a thing. Or, and this is super far out there, Will, super far out there, you could tap into the whole parallel worlds thing because you have a magical connection with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, you could swap places. Your reality fractures, and then suddenly they are there, and you have like a different stat line that you then they act
Ooh.
for the hazard, and then you swap back. That's probably too fiddly.
Sounds so cool. I think I could create a whole game around that. That's uh that's a really cool idea.
Call it
Um
fracture.
yeah. No, I like that a lot. I think I would do it where there are like two realms only, and then make that like a
Yeah.
core mechanic. I think that would be super cool. But yeah, I don't I it might be a little much for this game. That's Oh, we could try it. We could see if we could make it work. Um mm. But I also like the idea of seeing, like, you get like a couple of views into what's coming, and then how do you benefit from that, I guess, right? Other than the knowledge.
Well, then if you know what's coming, maybe you're able to do like a warning. So either you can boost everybody attacking a specific target, or you could like shield that effect that's coming up. But
Mhm.
I think that also having um an ability.
We could still let them do the thing where, hey, when facing that upcoming thing, if it when facing that upcoming thing, you get to make two rolls and choose the one you like better, right?
Or you just up your success tier by one. because you know exactly what's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. You could up success tier. Yeah, well, that's not something we've really done a lot of. Um, I mean, alternatively, you could just go with an advantage, right?
Sure.
But yeah. Yeah. I'm going to make another note of maybe we can make something around upgrading test successes as well in our to-do list. Because I like that idea.
I think we already have it in the Emperor.
Yeah, I think we probably do. I'm not saying we haven't done it. I'm just putting
Just
something
define
together
it more.
where say define it a little better. Yeah.
Love that idea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's go with that. Fracture reality. In a broken mirror moment time, you see the coming reality facing the pact.
No.
No?
No, I had an idea and then I was telling myself no, not you no. My apologies.
Okay.
I was gonna say you see the possibilities of the future, like you get to see what the abilities are of the creatures, and then you decide which ones are happening next. Like you get to choose which timeline you're going down. So you get to choose, okay, next time they're going to do this, and they're going to spend their steadies and slows to do blah blah blah.
Yeah, actually, I think that's better. Let's do
You
that.
do? Cool.
Yeah. See the coming realities facing the pact. You may choose from the available hazard effects of one hazard for the next clash, for this clash.
Sure.
Next. Let's do next.
Yeah.
This is the path your reality will take.
How fast is this?
Swift.
Okay.
Steady.
Steady sounds good.
Yeah. Then you can use it in the same turn that you use the, what was the other cool steady thing we had? Release the gloom.
Mm-hmm.
Then you could pair it together and you could make all of their line of sight stuff be the things they do.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice
Yep.
little combo.
Yep.
Okay. No concealing illusions then?
Delete that.
Okay.
It's out of here.
Goodbye. What's next?
I really like this idea here for Pat Under Fortune, where because we were talking about how magic connects everybody. If you are a wizard, you can kind of see like things. And I like the idea of using a big spend of essence to read the past of somebody. Like get like a kind of like a quick sped up version. And you can use that to like talk about people that they care about if you're doing like a diplomacy type thing, or you can see maybe what their weakness is or something they're afraid of. I think there's a lot of role playing opportunities with that kind of magical connection.
Want to give it a shot?
Well, do you think that's a good idea?
Sure.
It's not a very powerful combat thing.
That's okay. Not everything has to be a powerful combat thing.
True.
They can still do skills, abilities, etc. for combat.
Mm-hmm. But is Mirror in the Mist a better idea? Because we could potentially put like reading auras or the reading the past in under glamour.
What would you see?
Let me try writing it out and we can see where it fits.
Okay. Sure you don't want to do misdirection?
The pun is solid. And
It's
I
terrible.
respect Cold for coming up with it.
It's terrible. Yeah.
Let's see here. What if this say connected? Something web? It's okay, connected. All things recording, it's and you are able to follow this connection. And read the history. No, the history? And read what was. I hate these words. I hate these words, Will. I'm gonna rework this in a big way in a second.
Uh-huh.
For X essence. You reveal, you read, you are able to conjure the history behind this creature or thing.
Mm-hmm.
Learning what it loves, what it hates, or what it's afraid of. I don't know if that's really capturing what we want it to do.
I think that's kind of cool.
You're able to see. I like. It's like the impression of strongly emotional moments in their life.
Mm.
But not all things have emotions, so it's kind of hard to say that.
Sure, yeah. Strong memories.
Under strong memories imprinted in this creature or thing.
There you go.
Imprinted within.
Just call it a being.
Yeah. What is the effect once you know this thing?
Maybe this one really is just a, like, you know, you get hints how to do something against it if you want to.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Maybe it really is just knowledge.
Okay. delete misdirection and mirror in the mists.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Is this one essence?
I did X essence because I wasn't sure how much we want to spend. One or two, I think, would be good.
Yeah. How fast is it?
Steady?
Yeah.
Are we doing it like this? I think we were doing this. And then in brackets, it was like...
we can get consistent later. That's fine.
That's fair.
Okay. I'm reviewing the other ones. So we had Fey Touched under Glamour. We had something about integrating yourself or making yourself imposing to things of other realms. And we have Illuminated, something about brightness. When all is dark, that's a nice counterpoint to the darkness stuff in the items. That could be fun. Although we have a light one down there too. So I think it was even the Glamour one, come to think of it. It is. We have the violent ones. We've got Severing Mists, Destruction, just lots of it. Gain advantages.
Or granting advantage.
Yeah, or granting advantage to everyone to deter by shrouding the battlefield.
Which I feel like we did an item that kind of covered that.
Did we? Oh, we sort of did, yeah. And then
Release
we have Swirling Mist, Summon Mist as your weapon and shield. Or shield. There isn't anything like super offensive in here, and I sort of feel like there ought to be.
I agree.
So, what if we went with... I do kind of like the name Severing Mists. And what if we summon Mists as your weapon? Because I like that. But it is multiple weapons. Let's make it like, you know, a little crowd control-y, right?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of what I was thinking. As tendrils, fork out in all directions to assail your enemies. They each receive I don't know, X death ticks
per essence spent.
But how many can it do it to? All of them? Per essence.
Per every 2 essence spent?
Per 2.
Since you're doing all?
That's brutal. Okay. But yeah, I mean, you could have, in this realm, you could easily end up with 8 or 9 or 10 essence. So you could do 4 death ticks to all hazards in view and basically tap out 8 essence.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. I love it.
It's devastating. That's awesome.
Yeah, but it also has like it can do 1 to, you know, like a whole bunch for only 2 essence. which
Mm-hmm.
isn't awful either, right? So that's pretty cool. You don't have to tap out, but you could. So if this is the final battle, yeah. That's slow.
Definitely slow. Definitely slow.
Yeah. All right. I think you're right. We were doing it the other way. Okay.
That leaves glamour. Okay.
Glamour.
Glamour. They touched something about integrating yourself or making yourself imposing or illuminated. I have little to no idea on what to do with this.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you're leaning towards?
I do like the name Fey Touched, but I am pretty granted, you know.
I think we might have one in Temperance named that. Can I go look real fast?
Do we? Okay, kill it.
I'm gonna just check.
Kill it with fire. Kill it.
I'm just gonna double check.
Kill it with mist.
Because then we might not.
Yeah.
Temperance. We built this on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Fey touched. We literally do.
Boo.
Would it be cool to have the same thing?
What does it do there?
Okay, so you spend too much time obsessed with the hinges and have a random effect and slightly odd appearance. Draw a card to see what happens. Fortune. Sudden, when you use luck, you may choose to remove cards or not for 1 essence per luck test. Appearance, your eyes flash brilliant green and a touch of it doesn't leave. For glamour, you get a swift action. You're able to deduce inner desires of those around you. 1 essence equals 1 desire. Your ears grow ever so slightly more pointed. Violent, steady, shift into a feral version of yourself for 1 hazard. For 2 essence, gain +4 in all violent tests while in this state. Oh my god! Your D's sharpen just a bit. Cryptic.
You know what?
Slow if you're... Say again?
Keep going.
Slow if you are a Menthian, your animal companion gains a battle form, enabling them to use your choice of cryptic skills on their own turn. If you are not, summon an animal companion to fight at your side until the end of the hazard. Cost 3 essence. Your skin color changes just a bit in a direction of the player's choosing.
Can you copy that in? Let's mess with it. What if we like modify it slightly?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to copy. Like same concept, different abilities.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Where the hell? There it is. And
too much time obsessed with the
fractures? The underworld?
Yeah, let's go with fractures. Yeah, let's play with this.
And instead of Fey Touch, we call it Fey Born?
Or
are you still just affected? Maybe you are actually of the like a lineage. Fey Blooded.
Let's call it Fey Touched / Fey Blooded.
Then we could go, you've either spent too much time obsessed with the fractures or you're born of something not of this world.
Okay.
Okay. I love this one. Okay.
Yeah.
For Fortune. Using luck, you may choose to remove cards or not for 1 essence per test. I think we should make it slightly more this realm specific. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm gonna say your eyes flash dark.
Ah,
When using luck, you may choose to remove cards or not for 1 essence per luck test. I think that's still okay.
so like if you're discarding them, but there's like a really good
Yeah.
card, instead of it going away.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Glamour, Swift. You are able to deduce inner desires of those around you. 1 essence equals 1 desire. We could change that one. We've already got like an ability that's kind of like that.
Okay. What is something glamourful?
What about this illuminated thing? Or something about making yourself imposing to things of all realms? One of those. We could pull that in.
Oh, I
From the
love
two
that
bullets
idea.
above Fade Touched, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
The
could do something like hidden in plain sight. You can either hide what you are or use it to your advantage.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Or use I'll just use it like that for now.
Hmm.
What do we want to do? Gain advantage on coerce or inspire checks?
Yeah. Maybe make it a sudden
How do I
instead of
spell
a
this,
swift.
E?
Coerce. Yeah.
Is that enough of a power, though?
Uh,
Or do you gain all of these?
it says draw a card and see what happens. So whenever you use Fate
Because I
Touched,
don't
you
know if
draw a
any of
card.
these. I don't know if any of these match up to how cool the other abilities are.
Yeah, that's true. This realm is a lot more like sort of heavy on the magic and power stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm.
Like violent seems great.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's super powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Though maybe just for one hazard isn't very good since we have many hazards within one thing a lot of the time. We could have it be like 1 hour.
Yeah, we're not doing that anywhere. So we'd have to think about that if we wanted to
That's
try and
fair.
make something time-based. I don't
How
know
do
if
we
that.
have it phrased for how do we have it phrased for the transformation in the moon?
I think it's until you release it, or until the end of the trial.
Do we want to do one of those?
Sure.
I don't know. We'll have to probably bump up the essence test or a cost.
Uh, Once per trial. Shift into a feral version of yourself until you release it, or until the end of the trial for 2 essence. Gain
For
plus
4,
4.
maybe?
Yeah, that feels right. Gain 4 on all violent tests while in this state. We can make it 3. I think 3 would be okay. Okay.
Would you ever want to do a hard mode of this game where you increase the cost of essence on everything by 1? You would just immediately turn up the stakes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's something we could consider for
Do you
balancing
have
purposes later on. But we need to finish all of the stuff first. So let's see if it
all the
makes
realms
sense.
first?
Yep. We have to change cryptic pretty much
Maybe.
entirely.
Yes, we definitely do. What if you can make deals somehow? Is that too far outside of the Fey magic that we've kind of established? Like, maybe you can grant somebody a hermit of like power for an exchange of their essence. They give you their essence, you give them one of these powers for X time.
Yes.
This is so different. Go.
Yeah, this is great. A deal with the Fae always carries risks, and you are no exception. By accepting essence from others, you may grant them the following abilities. 1 essence. 2 essence. 3 essence.
So cool. Okay.
Yeah. What do we want to give them? What can we give them that's all hermity? No one will ever see you ever again. 3 essence.
What if we did... How long does this last? That's going to be important to know. End of trial?
Grant them the following abilities. Sure. Till end of trial. How about blurry?
Plus... Ooh, blurry.
You have advantage to deter. That seems really powerful.
I was going to suggest something very powerful for the 3 essence one too, though.
Maybe this is 2.
I was going to say we could have it be for 3 essence, you unlock an ability of your choice.
Oh.
See where I'm going? Or we could have 2 be unlock an ability of choice, and 3 you get a +1 or whatever to an attribute of your choice. Or +2 to an attribute of your choice.
Let's
and
make
then
that the
at
one
one
essence
essence
one.
you could fill a clock.
Oh yeah, you could fill a clock. That would be cool. You unlock an ability, your choice. I wrote trail again. Why do I do this? Okay. Can increase one ability. No, attribute. +1. These ones don't have names. That's okay. We could name them if we wanted to.
I guess that's true, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to have one be the clock one?
The clock one?
Yeah, you could fill a
Oh,
clock. Fill an experience clock of your choice.
sure.
People will take such advantage of that right at the end of the trial, though. Oh, does it expire before the end of the trial? Like, do you get to take that experience into the in-between phase? I think so.
You take it. You take it.
Yeah.
But I think that's a one-timer, fill a clock. Like you just do it and then it's done.
Yeah.
You have to pay the 2 essence to do it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, people could spend a lot to pay. Oof. Interesting. They would take a lot of advantage of
Fill an
that. So let me just think about this for a second. So everybody's got all this essence they didn't spend, and suddenly all the clocks are full. What if they can add a tick to a clock for 2 essence?
Just one tick?
1 tick.
Sure. I'm like, let's break it. No, you're right. One tick is probably smart. Or half fill.
No, 1 tick.
Okay. That cryptic one is sick. We have to up Fortune and Glamour. It's just no competition in the coolest meters.
Okay, what do we do? What do we do with it?
Okay, Fortune. Fortune, Fortune, Fortune. What is something that fits the realm? We have a lot of things about people hiding, right? Like a lot of people are hiding from the Siphon Stone. Can we pull anything in like that? Like concealing your abilities or moving unseen? Maybe that just doesn't fit under Fortune, though.
Not really. It's more of a cryptic thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we could move the cryptic one up to Fortune.
That is true.
I think it actually works.
What is underneath Fortune? The skills. We have studious, ac no, we have acumen, we
Acumen,
have
studious, and luck.
luck. Studious is actually an ability. Prepare.
Oh,
Studious, prepare, and luck. Do we have
right.
anything that can kind of fit into that vibe? Like something Fey related to knowledge or Fey related to altering fate? I feel like there's something with like fortune, like fate, luck that we could do.
I mean, that's what this
What
is
if we
doing.
had the for X essence, you can like do like a scry ability. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Rearrange them however you wish or put them on the bottom.
So you could slip them in from the side somewhere in the
Mhm.
middle if you wanted to as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So is it only when you use luck? Or is this just like an ability to mess with the deck? Sick. I think that's hella powerful.
There. Yeah, that's good.
I wish I had a cool descriptor sentence like the cryptic one does, but I think it's good enough. We can
Sure.
add that later.
Yeah.
All right, what about glamour? I think something about being irresistible could be fun. Like you have like a mystery around you. People bend to your will. Or we could do, or we could just leave it, I guess. Advantage. It's kind of lame. It's just kind of lame, Will, and I want it to be badass. I want people to be happy when they see it and they use it.
I think it's okay for now.
Okay, we can leave it for now. But I haven't said my last piece on that ability yet.
Okay. I'm going to delete the 2 sections up here at the top.
Please do.
That's done. All right. So we have our powers. We're probably running low on time. So we need to do a power for the Cryptic Trouble. And we
Right?
also need to finish the Crimson Fang item.
Okay, let's do it.
Which one do you want to start with?
I kind of want to do the power.
The power. Okay. So what
I think
kind
we
of
were
cool
just kind of on a roll
power?
with powers.
Yeah, we just took away from them all their cool powers. Sorry,
Yeah.
you thought you got this cool power, but someone took it from you.
Mm-hmm.
All your access to
Should we
magic.
call it indoctrinated?
Indoctrinated?
Like you are now part of the Order of the Siphon Stone.
Oh, yeah.
I guess that doesn't really fit if you were defeated in a wizard's duel, though.
Why?
I don't know.
You've lost your magic. I think it makes sense. Here.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how fast it is. Whoa, speed. But now that you no longer have magic, you've seen how truly damaging and destructive it is to society at large. As an acolyte of the Order of... Oh my gosh, we just wrote Order of the Siphon Stone in the paragraph above. It's okay. As a new new acolyte of the Order, you've been given... You've learned many truths. Those are some words. I don't know what it does.
So, what is now their ability?
Yeah.
What is their power that they have as an acolyte of the Order?
Mm-hmm.
Are they full blown? Are they full blown knight? Do they get a sword and armor and the passion there withal?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Or do they
Yeah.
have some other ability that is granted to those only within the order?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Something not Fey, right?
Something not Fae. Something
Yeah.
distinctly not.
Yeah. Maybe they have like some kind of an eldritch thing or something. I don't know.
Hmm.
Some tie to some cosmic being or something that gives them
The
power that they
dragons.
keep
They made a deal
that
with
they
the
keep really
dragons
secret.
against the Fae.
Ah, interesting. Yeah, could be. That could be part of what causes the ruptures too, is the dragons being like, okay, we're getting away from these fae.
You could have a like a transformation type thing where you evolve into like a dragon thing and you can go all wreck mode where you grow claws and you can breathe fire and stuff.
Mm-hmm. We could do that.
That is very magical vibes though.
Super magical vibes. Yeah,
I'm gonna say lost access to Fey magic then.
I think that's fair. Can we? What if we said? Uh,
Katie says, I heard that nice boy Cthulhu is into deals.
oh yeah.
We're gonna dabble in just like a little bit of Eldritch just for this random this random
Right.
trouble we wanted to add in.
Maybe not. Um, what are like common dragon abilities? Could we like grant some of those from a dragon? So you mentioned fire
Flying.
breathing, but like lying. They're just so good at lying. Uh, can you be?
Flying.
Oh,
Flying
flying.
to the air. Um,
Oh no.
what else could we do?
I feel like so. Here's the thing, right? Like these folks are siphoning away magic. They're
Mm-hmm.
hunting down people who have magic,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they are potentially doing something with the monoliths, right?
Yes.
So these are the things that we know about the Order of the Siphon Stone. We don't know anything about them being connected to dragons or anything else, right? Making a deal to try and, you know, make making a deal with one devil to defeat another, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's a thing or not, but we do know that they can, and they've got the blades as well, right? So and we even have one of them as an item, I think, right?
Yep.
Did we end up with one?
The Siphon Stone dagger.
The Siphon Stone, yeah, Siphon Stone shard dagger. So although they don't deal in like use of magic directly necessarily, they have ways to deal with magic.
Yes.
So maybe we lean into that.
Okay. I'm super down. How?
I don't know.
Okay. Um, how does one deal with magic? You could have some kind of portable monolith ability.
I
Maybe
like
it's
that.
like a rune you can do with like these different little shards of siphon stone,
Mm-hmm.
or like you toss them like caltrips, or if we didn't want to go monolith status because that's potentially going to harm your allies,
Mm-hmm.
we could go.
So we talked
I
about
like that also like they have like the chivalry and like the dedication. You could maybe do something like you declare something your enemy, or you swear you're going to
uh,
bring it down.
Those are the themes, right?
Yes.
Detection, chivalry, dedication, honor, suppression, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we can dig into, I think we should dig into one of these and one of these. I'm just going to reorder them. So I'll put detection and suppression next to each other. And then, so one of those, and then one of the chivalry, dedication, honor, sort of. Why don't I just separate them by commas? No. There. So maybe something with both of those, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we can just write some words. They don't have to be good words. Detection, suppression.
So I'm thinking some.
Powerful. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was gonna just write some garbage down here.
Oh, good. I'll write some garbage here. Let's see how it goes.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Your vow to protect compels you.
Mark being as your foe. This is kind of like a concept. I don't have a hard idea for it.
Hmm.
I don't even know if it's necessarily a vow to protect, right? It's just like your vow is compelling you to follow a code, the code of the order.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think that's good. Your vow to protect compels you. Mark being as foe. Let's see. Chivalry, dedication, honor. Um,
Each class choose a skill or choose a an ability score or an ability, an attribute, and you can adjust that maybe. It's just like a flat bonus.
no.
What?
I just had a thought.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I think that's great. I love that. I would love I like the idea a lot that this suddenly becomes a martial person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um. Okay. So you know when magic is used in your vicinity, and vow to protect compels you. Each class choose an attribute, and hmm. Okay. Let's think about this.
Maybe we make a fighting sword, board, armor ability.
Yeah. Uh.
Your vow to uphold the tenets of the order compels you.
I think there might be something here too.
Okay.
Uh. I don't know how to make the vow thing work. I get it. Like I think I
Well, what if this advantage only
thematically
worked against your foe?
thematically I really like it. I just don't know what to do with it. That's the thing I'm struggling with. Um
Well, my thought where I was going is I was going to do something like this: gain advantage on all glamour and violent tests versus your foe.
got it.
Like it's a swift to mark somebody and then bam, bam, bam.
Okay.
But maybe that's too finicky. Maybe you don't need to mark somebody or take that vow against someone specifically. It could just be that the vow is just not it, and we could just remove it completely if it's just not working with the concept.
I mean, it
I'm
could
happy
be
to kill
that
that
you
for
vow to protect your companions and then bam, the other stuff
sure.
always works. Like I'm just thinking like always on type stuff mainly
Mm-hmm.
because they can't spend essence.
Right. Good point. How are they going to use items, Will? They only get to use the free option.
Uh, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why these have to be really good and
What if
always
they
on.
get the lantern?
The lantern? What's the lantern do?
Oh, no, 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 never mind. I thought for a sec. No, it's the dagger. We can recover essence with the dagger.
Oh yeah. We might have to think about that. I think this is okay for a first draft, though.
You know
I
what would
think
be
we can clean that
sick?
up.
You know what's actually sick, Will? You can
Mhm.
use the siphon stone to gather essence, and then you get to use the essence you've earned from the dagger to throw it.
Oh yeah, that could work.
Okay. Um yeah, why don't we do this? Let's take away this mark of being and just do what you were saying about the protection.
Okay.
Compels you to protect your allies and those weaker than yourself.
Yeah.
Hiccups.
Yep.
Um, how do we want to phrase that though? What does that do? You grant advantage to one ally during, or you can use your success for one ally, your success range for one ally, as you put your shield in front of them.
Yeah.
One ally may use your deter results. Deter or discipline?
Yep.
I can spell discipline. There's an S in there.
SD, yeah.
Or discipline result.
Each clash? Each
clash.
Each clash.
Each once a clash? Yeah.
Once each clash, yeah. Yep. Again, free. You don't have to pay, it just happens.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah. And you're getting advantage on all of those things as long as you've got your sword and board. Yeah.
That's powerful. This is actually very cool.
Yeah.
Even though they don't have essence, they're kind of holding their own.
Yeah. I think it's way cool. It's very different, but that's good.
We want things to be different.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, that means we're back to the Crimson Fang.
Yes. I have no idea.
You have no idea? Okay.
I have no idea.
This has to be violent. So why don't we make this a really cool weapon?
Okay.
Whether a sword made of a dragon tooth or imbued within a staff.
Mm-hmm.
Whether refined into a sword or imbued into a staff. This dragon tooth. Has elevated your weapon. No.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is an implement of death.
There you go.
Fascinating. Okay. So what if as we could have it so as a high essence spend, a dragon breath attack, like an AoE type thing. Slow.
Sure.
What do you think about that? Dragon breath attack.
I think it's good.
And what's its persistent? Or it's non-cost?
Hold it
Always
up to
deals...
fly.
Hold it up to fly?
Mm-hmm.
Persistent? Swift? I was thinking like you always deal at least one tick of damage.
Yeah, that would be good. Let's do that. Okay. You can just fly. You can just fly. It's fine. It's a tooth. Of course you can fly.
So when it always deals at least one death tick.
As
what if
the
we
heat
also
of the heat of its passage burns enemies? Yes.
Possessive? Non?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the free.
what if we said on a critical, it has an additional effect? On a critical, it changes it to 2.
Sure.
Increase this by 2. Ah! I almost closed all my tabs. Do you like Dragon Breath Attack? I was trying to think of something to give it the whole the implement of death, kind of like lean into that.
Yeah. I think I'm getting hung up on it being a dragon thing, but it could be imbued with Fey power as well, so, like, there could be more to it than just that.
Say that again? I don't know if I understand. Okay. Let me do this.
Sorry.
At least one time.
I'm back.
You're good. Welcome. Welcome. You have returned.
I'm here.
You said you were getting hung up on the dragon bit.
Yeah, I was just getting hung up on it being, it's a dragon tooth or whatever, right? But it could be imbued with Fey power. Like, it could do anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't just have to be dragon. Granted, that's more thematic, but it's a tooth. How thematic can it be, right?
Sure.
Either it's sharp and it sticks in things, or, you know, it's a tooth.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think we could do anything with it, really. You could have some, like, etched runes on the side of it or something that, you know, power it up and make it do something cool, or, you know, whatever. You could tie that back into the ability of, or sorry, the essence of a dragon if you wanted to, and do the breath attack. I think that's fine. Or you could do anything, really. I mean,
what about like an unworldly roar that sounds like nothing anyone's ever heard before, and it does life ticks?
Strikes crazy fear into everything. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like an aura.
Let's do that.
The tooth releases an aura.
Hell yeah.
An aura bursts from the blade. Accompanied by an otherworldly roar that strikes fear into all who hear it. Like that?
Mm-hmm.
What do we want the effect? Immediately half remaining life clocks?
Let's do 2.
2? Reduce life clocks. Hazard life clocks?
Yes.
Does it hurt your allies?
I don't think so.
I too.
We're not really doing that.
Sure.
This is magic. It can work however we want it to work.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because magic. Oh no.
Plot armor, plot armor.
Yeah. Okay, so this is slow. Reduce hazard life clocks by 2.
Does this cost essence?
Heck yeah. I think it costs 3. 3?
2?
Sure.
For 2 essence. It's already slow.
Yeah, you're right. And the weapon deals at least 1 tick. That's free with the heat, and on a critical too. Okay, so it's got some free use. I think that's great.
Cool.
Item complete.
Troubles complete. Enemies complete.
You can make a character in this realm.
Semi-complete.
The powers are. I think the powers are pretty complete. We might have to make a minor adjustment, but I think they're good.
My goodness, Will, we've gone over by half an hour right now. Do
I
you
know.
want to continue going through the things?
I think we should call it.
Okay,
I think we can take the last bits offline.
I agree.
Yeah. They're not too well, and some of them we talked about, like maybe we want to keep a little bit of this realm secret because there's some
I
things
mean,
here that maybe everybody doesn't need to know.
of course, we must leave some things shrouded in mystery.
Ah, yes, exactly. Cool.
This was a
Well,
fun world.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was challenging. There's a lot of interesting things to accomplish here, so I liked it a lot. Well, let's go ahead and wrap up then. Thank everybody for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you like and subscribe to the channel if you get a chance. Mark that little notification bell or whatever it is that they all say on YouTube. And yeah, hope you have a lovely day. And we'll be back. When are we back?
Monday, I think.
Are we really? Oh, wow. Okay. We're back
Yeah,
Monday.
I think we're doing the High Priestess next week, Monday and Wednesday.
That's exciting. That's going to be fun. Okay. The High Priestess. That's the one we made with Aaron Radney and was it
Erica?
Chase? No. Erica. No.
Peter Marlar, I think.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was Erica. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's a heck of a realm too. So
Another, was that one also Fae adjacent? I can't recall.
I don't think it was.
Okay. I'm going to
Yeah.
refresh my brain. All I can think of is the Hermit right now.
Yeah, I know. It's in there. I'm excited to play this one though. It sounds really fun. All right. Well, I guess
Long
that's
wave?
it. Yeah. Farewell, friends. Until next time.